Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 ways I believe helped me to grow out my hair while protective styling. If you are interested in this video, then please stay tuned. So one of the ways I believe helped my hair to grow while in a protective style is having a good moisturizing routine. So before I go into any protective style, I like to make sure my hair is really moisturized. So I prefer to use the LCO method. I feel like it really helps to hydrate my hair. The LCO method is L is for liquid/leave-in, C is for cream, and then O is for oil. So in this clip, I'm using aloe vera juice as my leave-in. I'm using the TGIN buttercream, and then I'm using my Creole Lily aloe vera buttercream as my oil to seal in all the moisture. So this particular time I was getting ready to use a wig as my protective hairstyle, so I just plaited my hair. So when I'm going into a protective style, I like to make sure that I have access to my hair as well as my scalp, so that way I'm able to moisturize my hair throughout the week. So I like to moisturize my hair, depending on the protective style, at least 2 to 3 times a week. Sometimes I'll do the LCO method, or sometimes I'll just oil my scalp and just oil my hair. The second way I believe have helped me to grow out my hair while protective styling is not rushing the takedown process. So now it's been like 2 months since I've plaited my hair down, and I'm going to be taking my braids out so that way I can go ahead and wash my hair. So when it comes to taking down my protective style, I like to make sure I have plenty of time. I do not want to rush this process, because in the past when I've tried to rush the process and I've come across knots or matting or anything like that, I would just literally like rip the knot out of my hair, and I would not suggest that, because that definitely caused damage. Also, it caused hair thinning. So, and you don't want to keep a protective style in for a long time, and then when it comes down to the takedown process, you don't see any type of growth, you don't see any type of change in your hair, and that's because you literally kind of just ruined that by rushing the takedown process. So I normally like to use different hair tools. Like right now you can see I'm using this rat tail comb to help me to loosen up the braid a little bit, because it was really tight. And then I like to also use like water and conditioner to help, and a detangle brush to help me get through any type of knots or tangling in my hair. So number 3 is I don't like to wear the same protective hairstyle over and over again. When you do the same protective hairstyle or the same style over and over again, that will definitely cause a lot of tension and a lot of pressure on your hair, and it will cause damage, especially to your edges area, and you can lose hair as well. So I tend to use wigs a lot as my protective style, but when it comes to my natural hair, like I try to switch it up as much as possible. So right now I have plaits in. Before I did twist, and then before that I had cornrows in. Number 4 is going to be, when is it time to take out your protective style? So for me, the longest I've kept my protective style in is like 4 months. I know for some people that is way too long. For me, it's something that I've been doing for a while now. I know not to go past 4 months. I've seen some people who have kept their protective style in for like 6 months to a year. Me, that is not for me. And just like 4 months is not for everyone. So I know there's some people who like will see other people leaving their protective style in for maybe 4 months or more and think they could just go ahead and do that as well. It's actually a gradual process. So for me, when I started getting into protective hairstyling, I started off with keeping it in for like 2 weeks, then I went to a month, then I went to 2 months, then 3 months, and then I eventually got to 4 months. And I felt like 4 months is a good amount of time to keep my protective style in, especially when you're not using like heavy duty type of products that cause buildup like gel. So when I'm wearing a protective style, especially if I'm going into it for a long term, I do not try to use products like gel that cause a lot of buildup. So normally when I go into a protective hairstyle, I don't always try to aim for 4 months. It depends on what's going on at the time, and it depends on the protective style I'm wearing at the time. But it is said that the standard time to wear a protective style is 6 to 8 weeks. So like I said before, I don't always try to aim for 4 months when I do a protective style. But normally when I go into a protective style, I try to at least keep it in for 2 months before I do take it out. And number 5 is going to be giving your hair a break after you've taken down your protective hairstyle. So normally I try to at least wait a month after I've taken my protective hairstyle to go into another one. I haven't been doing so good with that lately just because my schedule tends to be a little hectic sometimes. So it's just easier for me to just go into a protective style. But this year, that's going to be one of my goals, is to give my hair more of a break. So normally it's recommended by hairstylists to wait at least a week before going into another protective hairstyle. Like I said before, I personally try to wait at least a month. I feel like the longer the better. So the point in taking a break in between your protective styles is basically to help your hair kind of recover, and it's also to help you properly care for your natural hair now that you're able to see the state of your hair. Also, it gives your scalp time to breathe as well. So if you need a trim or if you need a protein treatment, you'll be able to see that while you're giving your hair the proper time that it needs to recover from the protective style before going into a new one. So after I've taken out my protective style, I went ahead and washed my hair, conditioned it, and I attempted to do a wash and go. That's what you see now. It didn't turn out good. It looked like it was, but the end results were horrible. But right now I'm taking a break from protective style. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'm trying to give my scalp and my hair the much needed rest that it needs. So now I'm just going to add in a couple of clips of when I've kept my hair in for 4 months and I got 2.5 inches of new growth as a result from it. And I just want to show you guys this clip just in case if you're new and you haven't seen the video. I'll link the full video in the cards above if you haven't checked it out already. And yeah, so that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. Let me know if you are also on a long-term protective style journey and how it's been working out for you. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.